Welcome to Piriwee Public School, where cupcakes, coffee, and whispered scandals swirl together like sea foam on the sand. Beat. Stay close, because in this sunny suburb, one tiny lie can split open a whole coastline of truth. Perfect seaside facades picture Piriwee Peninsula at dawn, pastel houses catching early light, yoga pant moms power walking with prams, and waves tapping the shore like a metronome. Beat. Into this postcard stroll three women whose polished smiles mask private storms. Beat. Madeline Martha Mackenzie, 40, feisty, and fiercely loyal, radiates charisma. Yet beneath her trademark brights lies an old wound. Her ex-husband's new wife, Bonnie, has charmed Madeline's teen daughter and threatens her hard-won happiness. Beat. Celeste Wright looks like a Nordic goddess, all silk hair and designer flats. Everyone envies her waterfront mansion and her perfect twin boys, but no one sees the bruises she powders each morning. Beat. Her husband Perry, charming on the playground, wields compliments by day and fists by night, trapping Celeste in a gilded cage of shame. Beat. Then there's Jane Chapman, new in town, a young single mom with a quiet resilience. A traumatic one-night stand left her with Ziggy, a gentle boy unfairly labelled a bully on the very first day of school. Beat. Jane's search for her son's alleged victim plants the seed of a social civil war. These women bond over small acts, carpooling, coffee dates, confessions on cliff tops, forming a sisterhood thick as sea mist. Beat. Around them swirl the Piriwee parents, curating Instagram-ready lives while gossiping about everyone else's. Emphasis, facade, and friend groups calcify until rumor becomes religion. Beat. The chapter headings in the novel drip with police interview snippets, foreshadowing a looming tragedy at the school's trivia night fundraiser. Beat. Like an approaching tide, suspense rises. Someone will die. But who and why? Beat. Mothers, myths, and memory? Motherhood is Piriwee's prized sport, scored not by goals, but by gluten-free lunches and extracurricular sign-ups. Beat. Madeline, Celeste, and Jane navigate expectations while wrestling private demons. Madeline's struggle centers on blended family heartbreak. Her teenage daughter, Abigail, flirts with activism and with abandoning her mother for Bonnie's Zen charms. Beat. Each slamming door reopens Madeline's fear of being replaced, exposing insecurity behind her witty quips. Beat. Celeste, meanwhile, performs marital perfection with Oscar-worthy skill. She hides emergency dentist visits, fabricates clumsiness, even rehearses lines before speaking to Perry. Beat. The abuse narrative is rendered with chilling nuance. Celeste still loves the man who harms her, believing their chemistry, the passionate apologies, might redeem him. Beat. Yet every time Perry kneels to apologize, readers hear the creak of a loaded gun not yet fired. Emphasis cycle. For Jane, trauma lives in flashbacks. The night she conceived Ziggy with a man named Saxon Banks, whose real name she never knew, plays on loop. Beat. She remembers his cruelty, the way he pinched her throat and laughed. Beat. That memory fuels her doubt. Could her own child carry violent genes? Beat. When Ziggy is accused of choking classmate Amabella, Jane fears nature over nurture. As school politics intensify, Madeline ferrets out a clue. The real bully may be Amabella's friend, not Ziggy. Beat. The mums divide into Team Ziggy and Team Renata, weaponizing birthday invitations as social grenades. Beat. Moriarty layers these narratives with wit, highlighting how female friendships both soothe and sting. Coffee dates sparkle with comedic rhythm, yet one misplaced joke can ripple into open warfare. Beat. Beneath the humour, the novel interrogates collective storytelling, the myths women craft to survive. Emphasis. Identity. Beat. The night of the trivia gala. Months pass, tension tightens, and the annual Piriwee Public Trivia Gala dawns, themed Audrey and Elvis. Beat. Parents arrive in sequined jumpsuits, faux sideburns, and vintage pearls, fueled by margaritas and long-simmering grudges. Renata Klein, corporate titan and helicopter mom, parades her entourage, while Bonnie offers calm yoga breaths to anyone who will listen. Beat. Madeline limps in, nursing a sprained ankle from a theatrical rehearsal crash, determined to toast the night into legend. Beat. Jane searches the crowd, nerves electrified. Celeste steels herself for Perry's arrival after a business trip. Beat. In a breathtaking reveal, Jane recognizes Perry as Saxon Banks, the predator who assaulted her years ago. Beat. Time fractures. Beat. All the little lies converge. Jane's confession detonates a chain reaction. Madeline and Celeste exchange a glance brimming with rage and protection. Beat. Celeste, finally cornered by truth, tells Perry she is leaving him and has rented an apartment. Beat. Perry's mask splinters. He drags Celeste onto the balcony, accusations razor sharp. Beat. Bonnie steps forward, unexpected, serene, a witness to her own childhood of abuse. Beat. Words fail. Instinct acts. Bonnie shoves Perry. Beat. He topples over the balcony, landing on concrete. Beat. Silence falls, thick as wet sand. Beat. In the novel's masterstroke, the women band together, crafting a unified testimony that Perry's death was an accident. They protect Bonnie from police prosecution, arguing he lost his balance while attacking Celeste. Beat. Here, the sisterhood forged over coffee becomes a shield against systemic skepticism. Emphasis. Solidarity. Police interviews frame the aftermath with dark humour. Neighbours speculate about conga lines, Elvis capes, and catfights, revealing how gossip mutates reality. Beat. Yet within the core circle, there is clarity. Violence was confronted, secrets bared, and a community forever altered. Beat. Aftermath and accountability. In the ebbing tide of tragedy, life rearranges itself. Beat. Bonnie receives community service, not prison, her act deemed manslaughter under provocation. Beat. She joins support groups, confronting the buried trauma that propelled her push. Celeste testifies publicly about abuse, exposing the private terror she endured. Beat. She moves to an apartment with her twins, teaching them that love never excuses violence. Beat. Financially secure yet emotionally raw, she vows to break the cycle. Emphasis. Healing. Madeline repairs fissures with Abigail, learning to listen rather than lecture. Beat. The mother-daughter bond, once frayed, stitches itself through honesty. Ed, Madeline's steadfast husband, remains her anchor, exemplifying partnership built on respect, not illusion. Beat. Jane, at last untethered from nightmares, embraces hope. She meets Tom the barista for sushi dates, discovering gentle affection. Beat. Ziggy partners with Amabella in class projects, children proving faster at forgiveness than adults. Beat. Across Piriwee, parents whisper fresh narratives. Some demonize the women, others applaud them. Beat. The novel's genius lies in showing that truth itself is multifaceted, refracted through personal bias. Beat. What remains indisputable is the cost of silence. Beat. Moriarty closes with a beach scene at dusk. Children chase waves while mothers share blankets and perspective. Beat. They understand the ocean keeps no secrets. Every buried thing resurfaces with the tide. Beat. Their camaraderie, once casual, has become covenant. Beat. Together, they will call out danger, cradle one another's pain, and celebrate imperfect joys. Beat.